online learning students. It's Mr. Clark here for another week of online learning. We've got 3 assignments this week. We have our personal culture poster, which is an assessment grade. We've learned some stuff about culture. You're going to kind of create something. I'll talk about it more in a second. We've got a language Nearpod. It's going to talk about how language and culture are tied together. And then there's an article you're going to read about language extinction. Basically, like, there's a language, lots of people speak it, and then a bigger, more dominant culture comes in, that language goes bye-bye. So we're gonna take a look at those. As always, if you look at my homepage, like I suggest you always do, on our slide for this week, you see this beautiful picture of the Grand Canyon that I took over spring break. Man, what a cool trip. And click on these assignments, or you can click on this one and then just hit next a couple times. So we're going to click on this first one here. It says personal culture assessment grade. You can see at the top here, there's a note. It says, while this was designed to be on paper, you can do it in Google Slides presentation or an Adobe Spark creation, whatever. It's up to you, as long as you have all the information that's on here. As it's designed, I basically want you to take like a piece of paper and fold it into 3 by 4, 7 different sections. The name, your name being in the middle, and then the other sections being the parts of your culture. So if you want to do it on paper, which you totally can, it might be nice to get away from a screen. I'm sure you guys are sick of staring at that thing. You could do it like this, right? You fold it in half, and then fold it into thirds. And then it will match just like what is down there. You put your name here, and then you'd put like food, clothing, music, ancestry, holiday, sports, or hobbies that you like to, you or your family likes to do, language, religion, future job. This is like, it explains it all in the assignment as well. And then this one is the trickiest one, number 12, environmental impacts of your culture. It's something that we really have to consider. Basically, it's like where you live impacts how you live, and you have to kind of think, if your culture, my culture, for example, my family, we have a tradition every summer where we go on a big long road trip, like 20, 25 days. And there's a huge environmental impact of that. It's like we're burning gas, we're using a car that uses mines. So I have to really consider what my environmental impact is because of those things. So here is a better explanation of all the boxes. Be creative. If you want to just do a Google Slides thing, you can. If you want to do an Adobe Spark thing, you can do that as well. Just note that if you want to get a level 4 on this, because it is an assessment grade, there's a minimum of 2-paragraph summary of your culture written. We said on the back of this paper, so if you do it on paper, submit it here, you'd write it on the back here, right? Be creative. As long as you include that information in your submission, we're going to be good. All right, let's move on. The next assignment says language Nearpod. I'm just going to click next here in Canvas because I've set it up that way to just be this Nearpod has got some really cool information, and the last slide on it talks about, it has a video, this really intriguing video of a language that's going extinct, a Native American language in California. I recommend watching the whole thing. It's really interesting stuff. After that language Nearpod, the last assignment is language extinction, where you're going to read this information. And then you've got some questions to kind of answer here on the bottom. That's it for this week. If you guys have questions, send me an email. I've just got one in my inbox right now. I'm usually really quick. We've got like 3 weeks of school left, guys, for you guys. This week, I'm going to have 3 more of these videos, 3 more weeks, and then the year's going to be over, which is crazy to think about. Anyway, I hope you're all doing great out there. Again, if you have any questions, any concerns, send me an email. I'm more than happy to help. And that's going to be it here. Sign off here at Fort Harriman. I know you're not all at Fort Harriman, but as we always say at Fort Harriman, we love you, we care about you. Make it a great day.